I'm here with Barry Reinhold. He's president and CTO of L&I Health. Barry, thanks for joining me.
I'm very glad to be here.
Yeah, so tell me more about what you're doing here.
Okay. The PCHA Alliance is concerned with the process of getting information from personal health devices, such as these glucometers, into the wider health ecosystem. Now, the reason it's important to do this as a standards-based thing, which is what PCH Alliance actually does, is because we want to make sure that there's interoperability between all these devices, because unless you have that type of interoperability, the technology is just not going to scale, right? You can't have 1,000 different people doing it 1,000 different ways and expect to have a good user experience and be able to get this data into the wider ecosystem. And if we are going to be able to deliver on the promise, of better healthcare delivery, we need to have back-end systems that can provide more information. And those back-end systems need to have the data to provide those types of answers that people are looking for. So what the PCH Alliance allows to happen is not only do we have the interoperability, but the information that is going up is done in such a way that there's enough value in it, enough metadata in it, so that those back-end systems can take that information and can use it, and expert systems can provide the information that the analytics need to actually be able to make good decisions. So it's a foundation. If you don't have that foundation, you're not going to have good results. So we've got to build that foundation, and that foundation has got to be built with standards.
Right.
So that's what the PCH Alliance is all about.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you have all the devices, you have the hubs that collect the data and send it back, but and this is the glory stuff, the stuff that we see, but
Yep.
behind the scenes you have to have that working or it doesn't get done.
You got it.
So I see, speaking of that you have the Intel Health Application Platform Hub here. And so tell me the significance of that. Why is that here today?
What Intel has done in the industry by providing this platform is very significant. Intel, as a mover in the industry, has the technical background, has the market presence and stuff to really help the PCH Alliance move forward. Now, what this hub does in of itself, it provides a platform for other vendors, which we're one of, to build their own software on top of it. And because they provide this big platform, a lot of the knowledge and the expertise that would otherwise have to be brought to bear by a vendor to make a platform is done for us. So that accelerates the rate at which we can have adoption of some of these standards and get to that end goal that we're all trying to get to.
That's great. So yeah, if it's supporting the standards, then you're just that much further ahead.
Correct. So what it does in here is it supports all the Continua Bluetooth standards, which allows it to talk to the different Continua compatible devices. And it also supports now the ability to do FHIR uploads to the back end. So we can take that data in and we can actually deliver it using standards all the way around into the wider health ecosystem. So that provides that bridging point to get the data back up to the cloud where we want to get it to.
Okay, perfect. Not only it's able to collect all the data from the devices, but it's got a ready-made path into the EMR.
Correct, and all that translation between the different protocols there is done for you, so you don't have to worry about all the technical difficulties that that are associated with that, or that domain knowledge that you'd otherwise need to have to get that work done.
Barry, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Glad you stopped by.
Likewise. Thank you.